Why is it that so many people find their spiritual home, say, with the works of Ibn Taymiyyah, rather than Al-Ghazali? Ibn Taymiyyah, really an outlier in Islamic history. Even his famous followers didn't really follow him in a lot of things, and the Ummah generally passed by his thought in silence. He believed that beyond the claimed contemporary consensus of the ulama and the established wisdom of the four madhabs and the Asha'ira and the established Sufi tariqas, there could be some sovereign principle within the soul of the believer himself, namely the fitrah, which could enable one ultimately to have a good intuitive believer sense of what actually is right or wrong. So if Ibn Taymiyyah, there is the Sunnah, as intuited correctly by the sound fitrah of the human being. And there's something very humanistic about this. Some people like Laoust, some of the Orientalists quite like Ibn Taymiyyah because of his high opinion of the human capacity to know what's right. But of course, from the point of view of the stability of the tradition, it's a subversive message. If you're saying, the four madhabs require me to pray like this, but my fitrah, reading the Qur'an and the Sunnah, say that actually I should pray like that. You have something that might claim to be a unifying principle, but which in practice tends to shatter the madhahib of Islam into as many madhahib as there are human beings who think they're in touch with their fitrah. It's impossible to advert to the fitrah without also opening the door to human subjectivity and to a raft of anxieties about what people actually want to do. So you have people looking into the usul and saying that they can find things like targeting civilians in Belgium, whereas in fact something like that is clearly ruled out by the four madhabs. And this is the risk, this is the danger. And anybody who reads the seerah can see how far this is.